Boricua Mamasita. Boricua.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Thank you for coming back to the channel. It's your girl Jazz, and we are doing a get ready with me. I'm super excited, and oh, I have a special guest that wants to say hi to you guys. Come on out, special guest. She just knocked some of my stuff over.
Hey, it's a girl, Mila. On your back for my video. Jasmine is gonna do my makeup, and I'm gonna do her makeup.
This is a get ready with me, not get ready with us. So yeah.
Another day, and another video.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you, Mila, for stopping by. She's not staying the whole time, you guys. She is going to have a video on Mommy and me make a video on her channel. It's not ready yet, but it will be.
Yeah, we're gonna close it out.
But it's Mila TV. So yeah, if you want to see, go check out Mila. All right. Bye, Mila. All right. Get out.
I think you say bye, everybody.
Finish.
Bye, everybody. Subscribe to my whole channel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now that we got the toddler out the way, what's up, you guys? I'm gonna grab my mirror. What is really going on with you guys out there? This whole freaking corona has just affected so much stuff. I haven't even tried to go out to eat or do anything. If anything, I do to-go orders. I don't even like attempt to like sit down in restaurants. Everything is online. I know like online shopping probably has gone up, and I think it's gonna last until next year. So I feel like I've said this in a past video, but I mean, it's just, it hasn't gotten any better. It's actually gotten worse. So I hope everybody's having a good weekend or weekday whenever you're watching this. I just hope you're having a good day, because with this pandemic going on, a lot of people are like bored out of their minds. But if you're not working, and if you're like just sitting at home with nothing to do, this is the time where like you should be trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. If you don't know, or if you do know, this is the time to like try to do it. I think everybody's getting a stimulus check, so you could take what, $200, $500 out of that, if depending on, because I know you probably like, girl, I got bills. So I understand, but like at least take like something out of it if you can, and invest in yourself. Like, don't just spend it on dumb stuff that really isn't gonna do anything. Try to find what you're passionate about and then go do it. Like, if you need to learn a new skill, learn it. You're already at home. I honestly have gained a couple pounds, y'all, like a couple. I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell y'all my weight because I really don't care. I weigh 176 pounds, and it may not look like it because I got some skinny arms or whatever, but I have never weighed 176 pounds. I thought like by now, like I would have had the motivation to work out more, but it hasn't happened that way. I've just been eating. I've been trying to watch what I eat a little bit, but I mean, honestly, I've been snacking and stressing about certain things, and my comfort is food. So that's what I've been doing. I don't know if I want to do pink or if I want to do a color because I'm wearing black. But this is like my favorite palette, you guys. Like, I love the Naked Cherry palette. It is so beautiful. I've been working on some children's books, and I have not finished them. Like, I've worked on them like maybe 4 years ago, and I still haven't finished it. But I plan on finishing it this year, at least 2 of them. Because if you didn't know, like, I love to write. I've always wanted to be an author, and so I'm gonna try to keep my word to myself and work hard and finish it. Some stuff that I want to work on, things get in the way, or you just don't feel like writing, or you just don't feel like doing whatever it is that you have that passion for. Like for me, like I need to put out way more content, but things get in the way sometimes, and it's just kind of up to us to make that move and get it there. And I just put on some eyeshadow primer. That whole August Alsina and Jada thing, that was cray. First of all, there's already been rumors that Jada and Will are swingers. So if that is the case, you know, to each his own. They're, you know, they've been married for a while. If that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. That's what keeps them happy. So if August Alsina really was with Jada, why would you tell everybody? Why would you even bring it up? Because now that you expose yourself and try to put Jada and Will on blast, you're about to be excluded from the throuple. Like, you're gonna be excluded from hanging out with them anymore because you running your mouth too much. Like, if you have a good thing going, why would you try to ruin it by telling all their business? And I hope he didn't think that Jada was gonna like leave Will for him. Like, that would be foolish on your part. Like, Jada and Will are probably like in their nice comfy bedroom talking about it like, yeah, remember this happened before, Jada. Like, I told you, you need to be careful who you bring because this always happens. I could see them saying some stuff like that. Like, he run his mouth too much, and it was already rumors that like he wasn't like in the most stable mind frame. So he probably going through stuff, but honestly, like, dude, you wildin' for no reason, because you running your mouth about stuff that we shouldn't even know about. Like, nobody would have known that if he didn't run his mouth. How many like times do you think that Jada and Will have, you know, had other people and we have never found out about it because they're mad secretive about you know, what they do? But here he come, August Alsina, and he wants to run his mouth, so he about to be kicked out. Oh well. So did everybody that is like of color, did everybody celebrate 4th of July this year? Because I know there was like going around on Facebook and different social media like Instagram and stuff, they were saying like they were gonna boycott celebrating 4th of July this year. You know, they weren't gonna purchase anything. I think to each his own. If you want to celebrate it, that's you. If you don't want to celebrate it, you know, that's fine too. But I don't think like people should judge if they do decide to celebrate it and they are of color. I understand like the importance of like, you know, that's not technically African American or like people of color. That's not technically their Independence Day. But at the same time, you know, there's children and, you know, they might have been used to celebrating it and, you know, they like the fireworks and stuff like that. So I don't think there's anything wrong if, you know, that's what you want to do, as long as you just teach your kids your history, you know? And this color is so pretty. Trying to make like a smoky eye, like a smoky pink eye. We should do a story time real quick. Oh, here's one. Okay, so one time I briefly had this NBA player's number. So one day, me and my friend Lucy, we were at the club. This was in Charlotte and it was called 935. Very cool club. And we weren't in there, whatever, and it was the end of the night. And at this point we were, you know, feeling our drinks and stuff. And as we were walking out the club, there were like a group of people, and this guy, I guess he had stopped and asked for Lucy's number. I like saw that she like stopped, so I went like over to where she was. Then this really tall dude was like, "Oh, you're feeling good, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I noticed like how tall he was, and I was like, "Yeah, you're really tall. I hope you play basketball or something." And then he was like, actually, I do. And I was like, oh snap, that's what's up. He is not someone that was like a main player, so don't think that. I literally had to Google him to find out like who he was or like what position he played. I'm trying to think, what team did he play for? I can't even remember, you guys, to be honest. And so I was single at the time, so I didn't mind, and I gave him my number. I didn't mind at the time because I was single. He asked for my number, I gave him my number, cool. But you know, when people come in town, because he didn't live in my city, he was just, I guess, visiting. So I guess he just, you know, wanted to fly to the clubs and, you know, see the girls, whatever. You know, he would text me or whatever. I think we talked on the phone a couple of times. You know, he was okay. He wasn't the best looking, that's for sure. He kind of looked like a tall dinosaur, if you ask me. But he was hella tall. And I don't know, like even the conversations that we had, it was very, it just was nothing there. Like you can tell, like I said before in like other videos, like you can tell like when a guy is like interested in you, but he just kept like, he kept trying to get me to like come out to like his city and he was gonna fly me out and whatnot and all this other stuff. And I already knew like what the game was. Like I was like, bro, like you're not even attempting to like get to know me the way you should. I get that you play ball and all, but you know what I'm saying, like what's that mean to me? That don't mean I'm playing ball. Like okay, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not gonna be all over you. I saw him play on TV before. I had texted him right before a game and he answered or whatever, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I'm watching him play on TV and I'm like, wow, like I'm gonna text him once the game is over. And like my brother's there, like big sports heads, and I told them who the person was, and they was like such and such. Oh, he alright, he ain't all that, like his stats and stuff, because you know they know that stuff, they're into that. I'm not really into sports like that, but they was like, he alright. But you know, I was looking up stuff about him, you know, after the game. I think they lost that game too. I was like, you know, how was your game? Trying to be like, I don't know what I was trying to do, trying to make them feel better because they lost. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, he was like, good, just resting. But yeah, he would text me though, and he would still try to get me to come out or whatever. But I just wasn't feeling it. Like I just felt like, okay, I get that, you know, you got a little money. I even looked up his net worth, you guys. I just did. I was like, how much did he work? I ain't never heard of him before, but cool. He on the team, cool. He in there. He ain't gotta work a regular job. That's what's up. But you know, and I started looking up stuff about him, and then I saw like people would say like, oh, every time he come to town, he would try to get different girls. He was known as one of those players to like try to get the girls to sleep with him, blah blah blah, and he basically was a hoe. That's basically what I got from the website about him. And I was like, damn, like they put him all the way on blast. Like they ain't say nothing nice about him. They were just like, he's a hoe, he always tries to get with different girls in different cities. But I feel like most guys would do the same, so whatever. After I read that, and then the fact that again, like he wasn't really giving much to the conversation. It was like, honestly, I felt like I was pulling, you know, when you feel like you're just like trying to hold on to a conversation but it ain't going nowhere. It was like he wasn't saying too much. He kept just, you know, send me pictures. He kept asking me that, and I was just like, okay. And so I sent him a picture, you guys. But oh, don't worry, I wasn't stupid. I sent him my headshots that I took, and I was like, well, which one do you like? So I'm trying to pick them out. Which one do you like? And so he picked one, and I know he was expecting something else, but I was just like, nah. And you know, this went on like from time to time, like he would hit me up and stuff, but it was very dry. And I was just like, bro, like I'm not coming out there, I'm not about to be your groupie. I'm not trying to be funny, but like nobody's checking for you. Like I don't even, like I said, I didn't even know who he was until I like looked up his team. He just was feeling himself. Like I was like, I know he got options, so that's why he's acting like that. But you know, that's not enough for me. And so I basically told him like, look, like I get that you're used to women like probably giving you what you want. And this is what I told him, y'all. I was like, but I'm also used to getting what I want. So, and that was like how I put it. Like, so don't think like you think you cute, I think I'm cute. So I'm trying to figure out like where is this going, because like I'm not doing this. And so after that, I don't remember if he put like LOL or, you know, he just probably said something real bland like he's been doing ever since he got my number. I was just like, I'm supposed to be your groupie. Like, I'm not about to be your groupie, sir. And I deleted his number. I didn't even like wait for him to stop texting me. You know what? I think that message that I sent him about, oh, I'm used to getting what I want too, he probably was like, oh, this girl. And I never heard from him after that again. So obviously you already know like what he was about. He wasn't even trying to like see anything about me. Like, even I told him like I was acting and stuff. I think he said, okay, you can do it or something like that, but he ain't never really had no type of interest in me. I just was like, you know what, I get that, you know, athletes come into different towns and stuff like that, and you know, they just want to have a good time. So, you know, that's their choice. You don't have to try to get wrapped up in someone because, you know, you're in town and you know how it is. So, and because of that notion, I was just like, I know he's not trying to be serious with me, so why would I even, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I trying to do? Convince him to be with me? I will not. Why would I even, like, you know what I'm saying? That was the end of that. That shit was over before it even started. I don't know about you guys, but in the summertime, especially, my face gets so damn oily. I registered Mila for school this year, you guys. This will be her first year in school, and I think that is just so sweet. And she's growing up, but if you can see it, it's like she's gonna be going to school this year, and they're saying like they may either do school online again, or they might like have like half the students come in at a certain time and then the other half come in after, or they might be doing like some come in the day, some come at night. It sucks that this is her first year and like she gotta go through this. Like, we can't just have a normal school year starting out. So I think that's interesting that, you know, and then on top of that, they'll probably have to wear face masks too. So that's like, this is ruining her whole first year of school for me. Like, ain't nobody trying to take no first year school pictures in no daggone mask. What about like school pictures? Like, are y'all gonna make them take masks with the pictures? Come on, yo. And I wanted to plan like a trip for my birthday, which is in November, but with this corona, I don't know. I've been wanting to do this trip probably since last year, but I wasn't able to do it. So in the past, when I try to plan things with like a good amount of people, and I'm talking like 15 or even 20, it seems like about half of them flake on me. And I've learned the hard way, like starting with like my 21st birthday, I was trying to throw this cute dinner. I had a hotel suite, had drinks, all that stuff. And granted, you know, people obviously came, but it was about half. I think I had invited like 20 something people and only like 12 showed up. I just think it's so cheeseball how some people flake on you when it comes to like plans and stuff. They'll tell you, oh yeah, like I'm down, let me know the plans, and then they turn around and day of, like either they tell you the day of that they can't come, or they'll tell you, or they just won't respond. They'll be, oh, okay, cool, in the text, and yeah, just, you know, keep me posted, it's gonna be fun, turn up, blah blah blah. And then the night before, you're thinking, okay, well, you know, this person hasn't let me know they're coming. Are they still coming? Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, you just assume, well, you know, they must be coming. They ain't saying anything. And then the day of, nowhere to be found. then you don't hear from them for like a couple months, and then they randomly hit you up like, hey girl, like, no ho, not hey girl. I still remember from when it was fall that you were supposed to come to, you know, my dinner, and you didn't even tell me you wasn't coming at all. You just didn't say anything. Like, I think that's mad corny. When you're planning something, you have to know who's coming, where you're at. Like, you need a head count of things. That's how you're supposed to do things. And sometimes people just really just don't care. They just disregard it. Kanye West is running for president. And if he's serious, honestly, I remember him saying something about this like a couple years ago, and I'm pretty sure my reaction was, boy, if you don't go. But honestly, I think he could do it. I'm not gonna put anything past anybody. Like, who's to say he could not run the country? I think he could run the country, shoot. And I think he'd be dope. He'd probably make this country a better place. I wouldn't doubt it. Like, if he learns the necessary tools to become president and all the things about politics and just laws and things that he, you know, that you need to know to be a president, I don't see why he couldn't be president. Like, if that's a dream that he has and he wants to do it, why can't he? If Donald Trump can become president, anybody can become president. That's how I see it. Like, Donald Trump was on Apprentice. Like, and oh, what do you guys think about the lasso tea or the lasso tea dye? I think it's lasso tea, I'm not sure. Like, I feel like it's really trendy right now, and I wanted to try it, but I'm just like, am I trying it because I'm being lazy? I remember like in 2008 or 2009 when the Beyonce tea, not the Beyonce tea, the Beyonce diet was trendy, and I tried it. The Beyonce diet consisted of water, cayenne pepper, honey, and lemon juice. And you had to drink this for a week, and this is all that you could drink for a week. It was during the summer, of course, you know, when everybody's trying to get their bodies together. And I was on it for a good probably 3 days. After the 3rd day, but that cayenne started getting to me, not because it was spicy, but just because it's like, spice don't go in lemonade. But I started feeling like, I think I started feeling lightheaded and dizzy. And I was just like, you know, I can't take another sip of this tea. I just kept tasting cayenne, and I was just like, I can't, like, this stuff is nasty. Whoa, these are like, whoa. If you guys have had that tea, comment below and let me know, like, if it actually worked for like a month, because I wasn't gonna get like the month supply. I'm like single. You know, there's definitely a potential, but I'm single. I'm not gonna say I just got out of something because he's been gone for like a year. We recently cut communication with each other, and it's just like, you know, we've kind of built up to this moment, because again, he lives in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, I'm in US. And it wasn't working, like, you know, just trying to get everything figured out. It just didn't work. And both of us were just like tired of like the back and forth. You know, with that whole situation officially being done, I'm out here on the dating scene. I'm just super guarded. Like, I'm just not trying to be hurt. And, you know, if it works out, awesome. If it doesn't, then, you know, no love lost. And, you know, it's easier said than done, but I'm definitely, you know, I'm not rushing anything. But, you know, if someone happens to come along and, you know, and it works out, then that's cool too. I'm not gonna stop it either. That is it. That is my get ready with me. I hope you guys liked it. Here is the finished look. Why do I feel like I look cross-eyed? It's just these big ass lashes, that's all. But yeah, I'll link everything in the description box. I am going to go get some food. Until next time, you guys, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video and make sure you hit that notification bell so you get all the latest updates on all my new-ish. I'll see you guys.
Boricua Mamasita. Boricua Mamasita.